Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about scams and fraud that we're seeing, trying to protect you, keeping you from being a victim. Before we get into the video, go ahead and click on subscribe, turn on notifications so you can stay up to date on everything financial. Let's go ahead and get into the video. So when it comes to frauds, the biggest avenue of protection is you. We see a lot of people that are giving out personal information to fraudsters, making it incredibly easy to be victims of scams or be actually part of scams. So again, we're going to cover a couple of them today. Number one, online dating hoaxes. So we see this more than ever. You meet someone on social media, they start getting a relationship with you, could be days, weeks. We've even seen it where it is years before they start asking for money. Asking for money for plane tickets. They're going to come from overseas to be with you, to live with you. They need money. They need gift cards. They need transportation. Things are not starting to work out, or they're having issues in the personal life that you can help them with financially. This is one of the most common scams that we see, guys. People giving away gift cards, people wire transferring money to someone they have never met. That is just a online entity. Now, fraudsters do run the scam across a bunch of different people. So if they're talking to 10, 20, even 30 different people, if they have people sending money from different locations, again, it is really a very easy way to get scammed, guys, is when they start asking for money for people you met online. Contact your local police, contact your financial institutions, see what kind of the recourse. Most of the time when the money is gone, if in the case of gift cards, if you're wire transferring money, a lot of times when the money is gone, that is it, guys. Unfortunately, it is gone. Now, another one that we see a lot of is suspicious retailers. So what a lot of cyber criminals are doing and a lot of fraudsters are setting up fake online stores. We've seen this through Facebook. We've seen it through a lot of social media. You see something that is incredibly cheap. For instance, a riding lawnmower that is regularly $1,000 is now $199. That's a pretty good discount when you look at a lawnmower. Would it be sold for that cheap? Probably not. When you click on the link, you go to purchase the item, put in all your credit card information, and bam, all of your credit card information is gone at that point. We've also seen criminals doing a couple things like mirroring sites. We've seen it, like with a Home Depot site, you go to the site, it is not Home Depot. It is a fake online store that they're utilizing to try to get your information. Again, if the item seems too good to be true, 99% of the time it is. Again, we see a lot of people that are really falling for this. If you made the purchase, guys, cancel your debit cards, cancel your credit cards. I know it is a pain to get them reissued. Could also be costly though if there is fraud and there is a scam. A lot of people will also ask for payments in gift cards, guys. Gift cards are a #1 red flag when it comes to fraud. Make sure you are not purchasing or giving gift cards to anyone that you have met online or asking to pay for specific items in gift cards. Another current one, guys, is the tech scam. So we see bogus tech support all the time. You see it from McAfee, you see it with Advast, you see it with a lot of different phishing scams and a bunch of different email scams, a bunch of pop-up scams, phone calls, claiming either your computer has malicious software or that your virus protection is expired. Now they want to fix it over the phone or they owe you a refund. A lot of people will give their information or they will allow people that called them on the phone to go ahead and remote into their computer, giving the fraudsters free access to remote into the computer, download programs, download malware, take personal information, even sometimes hold your computer hostage, which is super, super difficult to deal with. If somebody is contacting you from one of these institutions, let's say they're calling you again from Norton's or McAfee, hang up the phone. Do not provide them any personal information over the phone. Call them directly. Utilize something, that is your own resources to get the phone numbers to your virus protection software, things of that nature, that you're not giving them information. Again, they are going to look to get your personal information, and anything that you can give them, they will be ready to take. Now, government scams, this is kind of an older scam that we see a lot. Either they're calling to settle the debt, they're calling because you owe back taxes, they're calling to verify your personal information. Be very wary of this, guys. The government is not going to call you to get personal information. And again, similar to the other scams, if that is the case and you feel that it is a legitimate case, hang up the phone, call them back on a number that you know is secured, that you know is legitimate. Government will not ask for you by phone, by email, to pay debt. They will not ask for gift cards. They will not ask for debit cards, wire transfers, things of that nature. That is not how the government operates, and these are clear scams. Another big one that we see is fraudulent emails and fraudulent text messages. So we see this a lot. Even your inbox tries to filter out a lot of those messages, but there are a lot of links that are sent. You want a cooler, you want a gift card, you want a Costco membership, you won everything. Click on the link. Unfortunately, sometimes the link can take you to an illegitimate site. It'll have you download something, which then infects your computer, or they're looking for you to provide money. Now, we've seen this with Publishers Clearinghouse saying, hey, you've won $500 million. You have to pay $5,000 in taxes, and we will get the money right to you. People not thinking in the right state of mind will go wire transfer money, or they'll say, we'll take the payment and we'll take it in the form of gift cards. We'll take it in the form of your credit card to pay for it. Again, with a lot of institutions, guys, if you have fraud of that nature, you're almost kind of a part of it. I know you're protected by, banks and credit unions, you're protected by Visa or MasterCard, but ultimately protecting your own information is the best way that you can really protect your information. For instance, if you get a call, we've seen this recently, you get a call and they say, hey, I'm from your bank, just want to verify some information. The person on the other end says, sure, what do you need? Gives out all of their personal information, guys. Do not do that. It is absolutely detrimental to your financial well-being if you are giving personal information to a random person that calls you on the phone. Even if you feel that it is your bank or financial institution, again, rule number one, hang up the phone, contact them in your own method, pull up their numbers, go into the banks, go into the credit unions, make sure you know the legitimacy of the person that you are talking up to. That way you do not fall for some of these scams that are so common. Again, guys, just a couple ways to protect yourself from fraud and scam. Protect your information. Never, and I repeat, guys, never give your personal information online. Never buy gift cards and give them to people. Watch out for the illegitimate sites. When you're clicking through links, guys, it can go and be linked to whatever you can imagine. Legitimate sites, illegitimate sites, whatever. If you have questions, close out of your browser, open it up, go to Home Depot, see if the same offer is there. Go to whatever store you may be utilizing and see if the offer is still there or if it was an illegitimate site. Be very careful on social media. Don't give out your personal information. Banking centers will never ask for your personal information. They already have it. If you have an account with them, they have your social, they have your date of birth, they have your mother's maiden name, your phone number. They have all the personal information. If they are legitimately from your bank, they will not verify that information. So guys, I hope this does help somebody out there with protecting some of their information. Again, these are a lot of the scams that we are seeing in a very, very common place. Let me know in the comments if you've been exposed to any of these or if you've seen them. And as always, thank you guys for watching.